Have you ever wondered where the first humans will actually land on Mars? Well, scientists think they've just found the perfect spot, and it could change everything we know about space exploration. A brand new study has pinpointed a region on Mars where a massive sheet of water ice is hiding just below the surface. We're talking less than 3 feet down. This is huge because it means future astronauts could have a ready-made supply of some of the most essential resources for survival. This game-changing discovery was led by planetary geologist Erica Luzzi and her team, and it focuses on a region called Amazonas Planitia. What makes this place so special? It's the ultimate cosmic real estate deal. It gets enough sunlight to power a base with solar panels, but it's also cold enough to keep that precious ice frozen and stable just beneath the ground. It's the perfect balance, a true Martian sweet spot. So, why is this ice such a big deal? Imagine trying to pack everything you need for a multi-year trip. Now, imagine that trip is to another planet. Sending supplies from Earth to Mars is incredibly expensive and takes months. It's just not practical to ship tons and tons of water. That's why NASA's strategy for Mars relies on something called in situ resource utilization, which is a fancy way of saying living off the land. This shallow ice is the ultimate resource. First and foremost, astronauts can melt it for drinking water, but it gets even better. By splitting the water molecules H2O, they can produce breathable oxygen. That's right, the very air they need to survive could be manufactured right there on Mars. And the hydrogen that can be combined with carbon from the Martian atmosphere to create methane, a powerful rocket fuel. This means astronauts could literally refuel their spaceship for the long journey back home to Earth. It's a complete game changer, turning a one-way trip into a sustainable, round-trip mission. How did scientists find this hidden treasure? They used one of the most powerful cameras ever sent to another planet, the High-RAC camera on NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. This camera can see things on the Martian surface in stunning detail, down to the size of a coffee table. The research team scoured these ultra-detailed images, looking for telltale signs of subsurface ice. They found exactly what they were looking for: features like freshly exposed ice inside small impact craters and distinctive polygon-shaped patterns on the ground. These polygonal cracks are a classic sign of permafrost here on Earth. They form when the ground repeatedly freezes and thaws over long periods, causing the soil to expand and contract. Seeing these same patterns on Mars is one of the strongest pieces of evidence yet for a vast, accessible ice deposit. It's like a geological treasure map pointing directly to the water. But the potential of this ice goes even beyond survival. It could hold the answer to one of the biggest questions in human history. Are we alone in the universe? Here on Earth, we know that ice is an incredible preservative. We found ancient microbes and biological clues perfectly preserved in glaciers and permafrost for thousands of years. If life ever existed on Mars, even simple microbial life, its signatures could be frozen in time within this ice sheet. Drilling into this ice and analyzing it could be our best shot at finding definitive proof of past Martian life. It would be a monumental discovery, a moment that would forever change our place in the cosmos. So, what's next on this exciting journey? This study is a major step forward, but we still need to confirm what's really down there. The next logical step is to use ground-penetrating radar from orbit to map the ice sheet's exact thickness and purity. After that, we'd need to send a robotic lander or rover equipped with a drill. This mission would be designed to dig down, sample the ice directly, and analyze its composition on the spot. This would give us the final ground truth we need to plan a human mission. Of course, sending humans to Mars is still a monumental challenge that will likely take another couple of decades to achieve. But discoveries like this are the crucial puzzle pieces that make it possible. Each new finding, each new clue, brings that science fiction dream one giant step closer to reality. It's not a matter of if, but when and where, and it looks like Amazonas Planitia is now the top contender. What do you think? Could this frozen plain be the site of humanity's first city on another world? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey to the Red Planet, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing space discoveries. Thanks for watching.